Alright, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be doing a defense guide for the map Chalet. I'm going to go through 3 of the bomb sites, and I'm going to give you full site setups. Not operator utilities, but in terms of rotations and holes and reinforcements that you need to make. So starting off with the master bedroom site, the first thing I'm going to do is make a rotate hole on site. Obviously this will be like the whole team setup, it's not just going to be one player setting up all of this because you won't have time. You want to also make some holes along this wall like this, and reinforce this wall on the right of it. Some people have the idea of you need to open up this wall and reinforce this wall to like protect anything on the wall. However, that is such a shit idea, because if you open up this right wall and make the holes in that wall, if you open up this wall and reinforce this wall, all the attackers need to do is come here and they can see right behind the office table. I can't show you right now because it's reinforced, but they can see all the way like behind half wall, and you lose that position. So it's just not like a good thing to do, so don't do that. So you want to reinforce this wall, reinforce these 2 square walls, these 2 fireplace walls. There you go, like that. What I also like to do is come up here, make a rotate in the closet, make another rotate in the bathroom here. Now you want to make some head holes for the solarium like this, halfway across the wall like that, and then reinforce the right wall. The reason for doing this is because you need the reinforcement for some cover, but you also have the head holes to fight if anybody wants to rappel in. If anybody's playing on the window and like jumps in, you can swing them, and you can like have like a crossfire with somebody that's playing in solarium or playing on the solarium stairs. You can help them out from here if they need help. Now the next thing I like to do is, just so that you're safe on these holes, I like to reinforce these bathroom walls here. Like this, reinforce these 2 bathroom walls, and also reinforce this singular wall here as well. One thing I missed out on as well is you also want some head holes across here, just so that you can fight the office door from this master door here. If nobody's on the big window, or if you're like playing tucked here, you can kind of hold this angle. You can hold it from like far back as well. You can hold it even from solarium if nobody's pushing solarium. Like that, you can hold the office door all the way from solarium. It's a really like powerful angle to hold because it's so tight and such a hard distance for an enemy to actually hit that headshot. Now the last few bits of the setup is on the library side. So what you want to do is you want to open up holes here, reinforce this wall here to mez, reinforce this wall here to the closet. I like to make some more holes here as well, just because you can if you want to, and also open up the library hatches as well while you're here. And then the final reinforcement goes on this wall here, this box wall. There is one more left in my game. That's just because I didn't reinforce the closet one that I was showing you before. So yeah, this is how like generally I would set up the top floor site if I had my way and everybody was listening to what I wanted to do. This is like the default setup that pretty much everyone should run. Obviously this wall's reinforced as well. It should be. So yeah, let's go on to the basement site now. Alright, so now for the basement site, the first thing I want to get out the way is you want to reinforce the 2 snowmobile walls. So that's 1, 2. This connector hatch, that's 3. The trench walls here, that's 4, 5. This single wall here, that's 6 reinforcements. Some people like to reinforce these 2 walls here, but I like to reinforce just one of them and make prone holes here. Now the reason why is so that if anybody pushes up this hallway to push towards site, you can hold the angle on the prone holes from like far away. You can hold like behind cover like this and hold it from far away. And you can just have like weird angles to fight them so they don't feel safe to push up. And also if they try and breach, you can like impact trick around impact trick the wall basically by throwing an impact there on the floor. You want to reinforce this wall as well. So reinforcements wise, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the hatch, that's 7. Now the way that people like to set up this site, you also want to make a rotate here, obviously. I like to make some holes like this as well. And then from these holes here, you can hold like the blue push, like down the blue stairs. You can hold like all the way to the stairs. That right there is the blue stairs there. Like that. So it's a really like nice angle to hold if you have like an ACOG player. Now, what you also want to do is, what I like to do on this site is to open up this hatch, the dining hatch, and have somebody roam up and dining and hold that position. Now to make this easier, what you can also do is make some rotates up here if you have a shotgun player like on the roam, like a Legion or something on the roam. And then what you want to do is you want to reinforce this singular wall to fireplace from dining, and then make some holes next to it. Now from this position you can pretty much hold the hatch control, so if anybody tries to push wine, you can like play the hatch. If they breach the wall, you can shoot them on the wall. If they go like the default plant spot there or plant on this table, you can shoot them. So you need to stay alive in this position and not die basically. So just holding this position as a defender is really strong. If you have any more like reinforcements and stuff you can, and utility, you can use that up here to protect yourself. I would probably recommend doing this with 2 people, like having 2 people up here and like around this kitchen like trophy area. And then if they start pushing fireplace, you can fight them off. If they start going for like blue, you can start pushing down for the flank. If they start just going for the main breach, you can even go and play vert on them if you have like a shotgun or impacts upstairs. It's just a really strong way to hold the site by like holding this kitchen and dining control as well. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything you need for this site. Like it's pretty easy to defend the site. Like all you need is the main walls, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that hatch 7. You have 3 and 8 if you count that dining wall as well. You have 2 other reinforcements to spare if you want to use them for some other kind of roam or some other kind of play. But I'm not going to give them in this video. You can also just use one of the 2 that's left to reinforce this wall if you don't plan on doing this idea. But this is a very common idea that people like to do. You can also put like a shield on this table to protect yourself, so you can fight the holes and impact the holes behind the shield. So yeah, let's go on to the next site, which is the kitchen site. Alright, so I said I was going to do the kitchen site next, but I kind of changed my mind. I want to do the ball gaming site instead. So for the ball gaming site, the reinforcements that you need on site, there's not actually that many. What you want to do is reinforce this bar stock wall into games like this, and make some holes next to it for like C4s and stuff like that. You want to reinforce this wall to the snowmobile stairs as well. You also want some like high holes across the site just so you can throw shit across if they're trying to jump in the window for a plan. You also want a bit of a rotate here as well. I like to put it just crouch in this corner here. Like that. Now you can get through without getting like shot from the window. I like to make some prone holes in this wall. So you can fight the trench, fight the mudroom like push. And reinforce this wall here. So that's 3 reinforcements used so far. Now the rest of pretty much all of the rest of the setup comes from upstairs. What you want to do is you want to come up here, reinforce these 2 office walls, 1, 2. Reinforce this wall, and that the single wall in the closet here. I'll do them all now so you can see them. Now with these 3 walls reinforced that look like this, you'll have this single one done, this one done to top mez, and this one done here in the box. Now you also want to make some holes. You want to make holes across the wall here, so you can hold library push. You want to make holes across this wall here in the box room, so that if you're playing from library, you can hold like the K9 window. You want to make some holes. You want to open up the hatches, sorry. And what you also want to do is come over here to the top of fireplace stairs and make some holes like this. Now this will see the fireplace stairs to the basement, like the wine cellar stairs, snowmobile stairs, push up. If anybody tries to lurk up these stairs, you can get them from above. If you have like your top mez player. Now, this is pretty much like the base setup that you want. You can do little variations to change things up. Like you can also use 2 reinforcements for the snowmobile garage if you want to. You can reinforce these 2 office walls if you want to instead. You can kind of do different kind of little variations, but this is the generic base setup that everybody has. These 3 walls upstairs, these 2 onto the office walls, 1, 2, so that's 5. The single wall here, that's 6, 7, 8 for that other wall, and then the last 2, the snowmobile walls, all them office to top fireplace walls if you want to do them. So yeah, that's all for this video. If you enjoyed, drop a like, and I'll see you in the next